from free junk metal removal going to the winner of this Stinger 8 race. And hopefully they're not the junk metal that's being removed. 50 bucks for free junk metal removal. We are underway, 20 laps for the Stinger 8. Already you see this field growing in car count. It's going to be something else by the time we get to the end of the year. Zach Floric quickly leading the way as he comes out of the right-hander. Jason Lohman runs second, and then Steve Pearson. Pearson goes right up onto the rear bumper of Lohman, and now looking to get to the inside as they make their way into the left-hander. Pearson quickly going by Lohman. Chris Brannon getting up alongside Lohman as well. As Steve Pearson got into the right-hander, washed up the track. He was starting to close in on Floric. And now Brannon is by Lohman. Right now the field's single file. Floric is your leader. Steve Pearson, Chris Brannon. Third, Jason Lohman, Ryan Snow running fifth, and then Charles Lemaire. Go quite a bit farther back to find the rest of the grouping. Ryan Snow pulling up alongside Lohman. That is the battle for fourth. Charles Lemaire starting to get into that mix as well. Steve Pearson right out onto the rear bumper of Floric. Floric and Pearson through the left-hander. That is the battle for the lead. Dalrymple pulling all the way up high. All the leaders are coming, but then he shoots right back down. He only could get out of the way so much. And now Brannon's got to work his way around Dalrymple. Steve Pearson looking to get up alongside of Floric. Lohman trying to hold on to his spot as Ryan Snow shoots by. Now he's got Charles Lemaire. Pearson, 2 tires into the dirt. Sideways through the X. Floric holds Pearson off that time. Contact with Snow. Snow through the grass. Fishtailing all the way through the right-hander until he made contact with the 68 of Jeff Warner. That's all he needed to straighten himself out, but it's going to mean the end of this race for Jeff Warner. And now trouble up front for the leader, Floric. Pearson gets around Floric. Your new leader, Steve Pearson. Now it's Pearson and Brannon shooting through the X in front of Ryan Snow. Steve Pearson, Chris Brannon, then we haven't seen it shake out yet, but I think it'll end up Charles Lemaire just moved into the third spot as he got by Jason Lohman. And now Brannon closing in on Steve Pearson. Pearson gets to the X, shoot the X right in front of Jake Mills. Brannon putting the pressure on the leader, Pearson, as they come out of the left-hander. One more time in front of Jake Mills at the X. As the leaders continue to work the intersection. And that's the message for these guys running farther back. You just saw the third place Charles Lemaire make his way through the intersection. You never know what's going to happen. A figure 8 race can change on the drop of a dime. Pearson and Brandon have to deal with a little bit quicker 20 of Jason Lohman. And Brandon trying to stay right on top of the rumble strips as he entered that right-hander and see if he could get the jump on Pearson. Brandon now starting to play with a couple of different racing lines. He's trying to figure out some path that will lead him around the 13. Charles Lemaire, your third place car, shoots right in front of the leaders there at the intersection. Jason Lohman comes across the line. Jason Lohman currently running fourth, but he's got a pretty stiff challenge now from Jake Mills. Jake Mills up alongside of Lohman as they're going to make their way to the intersection. That is the battle for fourth. Jason Lohman contact with Jake Mills. Mills all the way up to the outside as Lohman makes his way through the grass. And Jake Mills going to take that spot from Lohman. Has been able to put a few car lengths in between himself and Chris Brandon. Lohman and Mills getting together again as they come out of the right-hander and through the X. Mills, heavy contact with Lohman, and Lohman holds on, and so does Mills. But Lohman takes that spot back. So Lohman, your fourth place car right now doing battle with Jake Mills at 20 minutes. Oh! The leaders both go around. Has excitement at the X. Steve Pearson and Chris Brandon met Charles Lemaire. And somehow they all got through. A jigsaw puzzle right there for those three drivers. And Chris Brandon couldn't keep the car. Oh, Ryan Snow, contact with Warner. And Charles Lemaire shoots right through the middle. The yellow is going to come out. And just like that, this race has changed shape. And when they get back to the X, they'll see the green flag fly. Now I see Brandon. Brandon is hungry. He wants to get up alongside of Pearson as quick as he can, but Pearson got the jump on him. Steve Pearson quickly putting lengths in between himself and Brandon. Field gets single file to the right-hander. Jake Mills with a tap to the rear bumper of Charles Lemaire. Remain. Steve Pearson trying to hang on. Auto Parts points leader Steve Pearson trying to cushion that points lead here. He's going to see the white flag. One more time around for Pearson. Brandon and Lemaire holding down the second and third spots. And Ryan Snow came to a stop right at the exit of the right-hander. We're going to keep an eye on the 82, Ryan Snow. He gets it fired back up. So the leaders will have a clean shot through the exit to the checkered flag. Your winner, Steve Pearson, followed by Brandon. Then it's a 0-1 of Lemaire. And then Jake Mills and Jason Lohman rounding out the top five.